What's up, family? Our word today comes from Psalm 135, verses 15 through 18, where the writer speaks on the idols that other nations were worshiping. It states, "The idols of the nations are silver and gold, the work of men's hands. They have mouths, but they do not speak. Eyes they have, but they do not see. They have ears, but they do not hear, nor is there any breath in their mouths. Those who make them are like them. So is everyone who trusts in them." Family, I love this scripture because the writer takes the time to speak about these man-made idols and how, when we really think about it, it truly makes no sense that anyone would worship them. The writer seems to be talking specifically about these man-made statues, right, which these nations created with their own hands, and they couldn't speak, they couldn't hear or breathe. They had no life in them, and yet these nations worshiped them. And while the writer is speaking about these statues, this is also a word for our lives, right? Some of us find ourselves revolving our lives around money and other material things that cannot be created unless we, as human beings, create them with our own hands. We put our trust in things that have zero life, and yet we give up our life for them. When we take the time, family, to take a step back and really analyze this, we realize that just like the nations worshiping those idols, it's foolish for us to revolve our lives around something we ourselves make. The writer lets us know that those who make these idols and put their trust in them are just like the idols. People who can't speak, can't see, can't hear, and have no breath in them because they are lifeless. Family, as life stays busy, I encourage you to take the time to evaluate what is the number one priority in your life and ask yourself, what are you really revolving your life around? Never forget that we serve a God that speaks, that sees, that hears, a God that breathes life into us with his spirit. We serve a God of life. As Jesus told us, he came that we may have life and have it more abundantly. Don't allow these man-made idols or these seasons of trials and tribulations to distract you from that promise. Stay submitted and remember there's no better life than your life rooted in the living God. I love you guys. Shalom. Peace.